Do you remember when a bunch of billionaires died and the whole internet celebrated? Well, it all starts with this guy. His name's Stockton. And Stockton is a pilot and an engineer, but what he really wants to do is explore the universe, like Captain Kirk on Star Trek. But one day in 2004, when he's 42 years old, he decides to do just that. Except he's gonna start specifically underwater. And so he starts renting private submarines to travel down into the deep. And he is shocked at how few submarine rentals there are out there. And so after a little research, he starts thinking, hey, I'll build a private submarine myself and I'll let people rent it from me. So in 2009, that's what he does. Stockton starts his own company, Oceangate.
Hi, my name is Stockton Rush. I'm the CEO and founder of Oceangate.
Then in 2016, he and Oceangate start taking tourists in a small submarine to tour underwater ruins from this Italian shipwreck. That's pretty cool. But that's apparently not enough for Stockton. He's thinking bigger. He wants to take tourists down to a destination that's really hard to get to. A destination that's gonna get his company a lot of buzz and attention. That destination, the wreckage of the Titanic. Okay, real quick, you know I write a lot. In fact, one of the biggest problems I face in my job is writing scripts, and that is why I need tools like Grammarly to help me out with this. Grammarly is an AI writing partner that works seamlessly with your everyday apps and that helps professionals get their work done by helping you write better and faster. Their AI features help you cut down on the endless back and forth by giving you great features like clarity, which is one of my favorites. Clarity offers you wording suggestions to make your writing much more clear. Another thing that Grammarly is great at helping me out with? Captions. As a professional content creator, it's part of my job to post on social media all the time, and after a while, the captions I write can become a bit repetitive. Well, that's where Grammarly comes in. So I just go to their AI Instagram captions generator, I describe what I plan on posting, a picture of me happy at a birthday party. Then I click continue. And then I tell them the tone I want. Let's go with playful. And then click create captions. Bam! It instantly gives me 5 different Instagram captions to choose from. Alternatively, when asked what tone I want, I could have said formal and clicked create captions, and it would have given me 5 different captions in that tone. And the best part of this is Grammarly is different from other AI tools. Their recommendations appear in line to make sure all my writing is polished and clear. So for me, this isn't just a tool. It's an essential part of my workflow. And guess what? All these features are free to use and try out. So sign up and download for free to level up your writing and your productivity. You can use my link for 20% off Pro. And so Stockton gets to work and he starts designing a submarine that can withstand the pressure of the ocean at 13,000 feet deep. And old school standard submarines, they're too expensive and way too big. And Stockton, he wants his to be cheap. And so, boom, he starts building it. He apparently cuts some corners on the material he uses on it, and he adds a bunch of other pre-made parts so that Oceangate can save some money. And he also installs a Logitech video game controller to steer it. Now, he does get a lot of criticism for this, but I actually looked into it, and it's apparently not uncommon to use Logitech video game controllers to control certain parts of submarines. So he's not entirely crazy for installing one on his, apparently. Anyway, once it's built, he calls this new submarine Titan. And it ends up being about the size of an SUV. And so Stockton tests the Titan without anyone inside to see if it can withstand the pressure, and actually, it holds up. And so it looks like his dreams are gonna come true. He's actually gonna get to explore the ruins of the Titanic. Until... not everyone is on board with Stockton's Titanic submarine plans, particularly this guy, David. And David is an employee at Oceangate. And so David looks at the Titan and he immediately sees some things that could ultimately turn into a leak. And so David lets it be known, and he brings all these serious safety concerns up in a meeting with all the bosses at Oceangate. He's like, this sub, it isn't strong enough. And he insists that they get it inspected and certified by the American Bureau of Shipping to verify that it's safe and up to standard. But I guess Stockton is like, nah, that won't be necessary, because he feels that most accidents are caused